Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to Academia School Simulator, where of course we're back at Cupboard College, and last time out we added some exciting new things, one of which is important and you need in a school. The other one is slightly less important. I think it's more of a sort of a nicety. So the important thing, the cafeteria. It's now in. We've got a place to serve proper food rather than just serving food from vending machines. We've actually got a place where the students can have proper cooked meals and all that kind of stuff. So that was in. It's been relatively expensive to get this in because it's quite a big place. There's a lot of flooring going on. These things are not cheap. All of these things in here in the kitchen are relatively expensive. Plus, we have 2 cooks and they're quite expensive to buy, and then we pay wages for them as well. But it's here, which is good. So the kids are able to get some proper food. The other thing that we added was down here. We added a bus stop, which comes with a bus, excitingly enough. So when we put this in, I'm not really knowing how this worked because this was shiny and exciting and new. And it turns out that we have to pay. If we go to reports and go down to the school bus usage, it actually costs us money to bring somebody in on the school bus, which I was not expecting. I'll be completely honest. I was just thinking that people would then use the bus of their own accord, but no, we have to pay. So at the moment, one senior arrives on the bus at the cost to us of $12. Now, a few people in the comments while we're looking at the bus have said, why not just add some more people in? Because it's a little bit sad. This senior gets here and they're all on their own for quite a long time because the bus turns up ridiculously early. It was something like 6:20 or something horrific sounding like that. So yeah, this poor person arrives on the bus at 6:20 in the school, just sort of sitting about, not really doing anything for a long time on their own. So what we'll do is, let's put some students in from each year. So one student from each year can arrive on the bus. That is a cost of 36. I don't think that is a cost of 36. Hang on. That's not right. That's not right. That should be 48. I mean, I am terrible. I am terrible at mathematical stuff, but that 12 times 4 is not 36. Hang on. What if we do it again? 5 is now 48, but we don't. Okay, we'll take that and run with it. We've got a free person. Yay, lovely. Okay, so $36 for 4 people. Who knows what's gone on there? But there we go. So at least we've got more people coming in now. We've got more people on the bus. So this poor senior will not be on their own when they arrive. At least I've got somebody to talk to or whatever. Yeah, that was kind of the big things we did, really. The cafeteria and the bus. We've got a variety of other research bits and bobs done as well. We've got our path going up here now. I had a little sort of delivery path for our food, so the stuff can get delivered here, and rather than having to traipse through the school and walk all the way through the middle to the kitchen, they can just walk up this path. Just walk up the side of the school, boom, into the kitchen, cook the food, get out into the cafeteria. So that's lovely as well. However, we are looking a little bit low on funds. Now, we're not looking tragically low. It's looking okay. We did have to do some what's the best way to sort of say it without sounding terrible? Some staff reorganization. We fired 2 people essentially. We had 5 builders at the start of the last part. We now only have 3. Because I think 5 is a little bit excessive. I don't know if we need 5 for a school of this size. I think 3 builders is probably okay. I think we can cope with that. So 3 builders is looking pretty good. So yeah, that saved us a bit of money. So now we're only losing 93 a day, which is lovely. I thought we were losing more than that, but there we go. It's now 93 a day. We'll take that and we'll go with it. So we've got $4.5 grand. I'm not entirely sure that we should do any more of these things right now. I think we should sort of leave a little gap because I don't know if any of these are going to be worth doing. So this one here, monitor routing, we've got to research that, and we've looked at that before. That's relatively expensive. Then we have to hire a monitor as well. So we were paying the wages on a monitor. So that will affect our cash flow. That'll affect our expenses in the long run. So I don't know whether we want to do that. Improve school lunches. That was ludicrously expensive. Setting the food quality to superior is probably brilliant for the kids because they get lovely, healthy, very fantastic food. But it is an absolutely, utterly extortionate option that we can't afford right now. Lawyering, we don't need a lawyer. Playing field, we could do that. We could do that. And it has been pointed out that we could just put the playing field outside. I don't have to put it in a room or anything, of course, because we're not doing that now. We're not sort of, doing special things. We're getting ourselves a school that's not one gigantic building. It's all going to be broken up into bits. So we could just put some things out here. We could just get ourselves some more, a field over here maybe, or a field here, a couple of fields. Just zone out a couple of fields. We could do that, I suppose. That is something that we could look at. Full faculties, it would be nice to do this, but I don't think we've got the money to actually build this bit up. And somebody did suggest that we could turn this into, say, the faculty lounge or something like that. I've got a bit of a plan for this. I've had a bit of an oversight, a design oversight. We'll come to that momentarily. So yeah, we'll sort this bit out in a moment. So yeah, this is where the staff room and the faculty lounge are going to go. They're going to go here, but we need a bit of money to get all the walls and stuff in. And then principal support is the vice principal that we don't really care about. I'm not that bothered at the moment. I don't think we're big enough. So at the moment, I think we're just going to leave it. We're going to sort of leave the school as it is until the end of the year. So we need to get day 7, day 8 and day 9 kind of clear. Then we'll get to the end of the year. We'll see how the students are doing. And then we'll get, hopefully, we'll be okay in our sort of assessment. We'll get ourselves a little bit of money from that. And then we can sort of add some more classrooms on for next time and then get some more money and go from there. So yeah, first thing we're going to do, however, is this little bit over here. So I've realised that our students kind of can't get out. So the idea is going to be that this is an area of the school with some classrooms and a clinic and a cafeteria. And then maybe over here, we have another bit of school. So we have some paths connecting it up. It's all lovely. We have another bit here. Maybe this could be the science block. And over here, we could have ourselves, there's whatever, the music rooms and all that kind of stuff. So it's all split up into different areas because I like the idea of that. I like the idea of it not just all being one gigantic school because we've done that previously. But then I look down here and thought, well, hang on, the kids can't get out. The kids cannot escape. They cannot leave the school. They're sort of trapped unless they have a door over here or a door in the cafeteria. So we might have a door just here, but also we're going to expand this bit out to make that into a bigger common area. We're going to have a big common area over here. So it's going to spread out over here. We can have a door over here and the door can lead out over here. And then, yeah, maybe we will get ourselves a playing field over here. But first things first, let's expand this out into a lovely, slightly bigger common area because I like the idea of that. My students are unhappy. Why? School should be more fun. Sorry, we're trying to add funness. We're trying to add more fun by getting you a common area. Okay, so floors. Yes, of course, the common area will get floors, and we'll come to floors in a moment. Right, let's just zone that out there. So that was $1,080 to zone out that. $1,000 to zone out this. Now, a lot of people in the comments have been saying, can you please put floors down in your classrooms? For goodness sake, man. And I'd love to, but it's very, very expensive. Let's just have a look. Let's say if we just wanted to put down, I don't know, teal carpet floors. To do that room there is $800 plus a tiny bit extra. So multiply that by 4, that's 8, 16, 24, 3,200 monies it would cost, maybe a tiny bit more, 3,300-ish perhaps, to get all of the floors done. We've only got 3,700 money as it is. So what we'll do is, at the end of the year, when we get our payment, when we get the money for the new students coming in and all the current students being here and whatever, we will put carpets, we'll put flooring into these classrooms. That is a promise. It's a school promise, folks. So yeah, let's get this common area in right now. They can start working on the floor. We can then edit this zone. Hang on, how do you make the zones bigger? Hang on a minute, I did know this once upon a time. First, let's find the common area. I think you just drag it out like that, don't you? There we go, common area, lovely. So it's now a big common area. There are some things that we need to do. That looks very stupidly out of place now, so we'll get rid of that. It's a shame you can't just move things. That would be a nice thing in academia. That thing there, that water sort of fountain, I don't really want to sell it. I just want to move it somewhere else. I don't want to sell it and have to rebuy it, but I don't think there is a move tool as it stands right now. That would be a nice thing, devs. A move tool would be handy. So now let's go over here. Let's get some objects into here. So into the common area. We'll have another trash can up there, because that makes sense. Next to the cafeteria. I like that idea. And then we'll just put some more tables in. Maybe, how many do you want? A couple like that. And a couple like that, and then we'll have some like that, and we'll have another one there. Lots of chairs to go in. Yes, lovely. I do like that. There we go. That looks a bit better, and it means that everyone can fit in. Because previously we've had problems with some of the students coming in, there not being enough chairs for them to all sit on. So hopefully by the time all this is done, there will be lots and lots of room for people to go and sit in the common area, which is lovely. Right, let's also get that water fountain back in. So, yeah, we'll just type that, water fountain. Let's put that there. I know it's a bit near that chair, but that's absolutely fine. So there we go. We'll get a water fountain in as well. And that kind of replaces what we did have. And we've got a bigger common area, which is lovely. And then we'll have a door just here. Next time around, we won't do it now because there's no point, but we'll put a door just here so they can come in through the common area. And we'll have a door up there so they can go out through the cafeteria as well if they so wish. And that means they can get out over here and go to the fields and what have you. Okay, so now, what I'm thinking is, hang on, how much was this? I know we just said we weren't going to do any of these. How much is it? 1,000 advance, 300 completion bonus. How much is actually the thing? 1,000. So we'd pay 1,000 to get the research done, but it gives us 1,000. And then when we put a field down, which I think is just a zone, it will be 300 completion bonus, which is, that's okay, 10 prestige. That's quite a good thing to get in before the end of the school year. And all we've got to do is just put it on some grass. Because grass is a flooring thing, and it's cheap, I think. It was pointed out in the comments, actually, that it is a bit cheaper. Go to outdoors. Grass is only 10. It's $10 per square. So we could get some fields out here. We could get some proper sort of sporting areas around here. That would be quite nice. Maybe we should think about doing that. Something else, however, that's way more important that's been pointed out is that we need some more. We need some more dog bowls. We need some more dog bowls. Hang on, how do we bowl? Pet bowl. There we go. And because we've only got one. Well, not both. Hang on a minute. We've only got one bowl down in the principal's office for our wonderful dog. Where is our dog? I swear I just saw him. There he is. Hello there. That's Wafflesby Barkington III. So I think we should get some more bowls for him. So maybe one over in the corner of the common area. That's nice. Oh, we can't rotate the bowl round so it's against a different wall. Okay, do you know what? That'll do. We'll just pop it there anyway. That's absolutely fine. And then can we get one? Let's get one in each office. I like the idea of that. So we can have a choice of food. That's quite nice. So I don't really want one in the cafeteria for, hygiene reasons. But yeah, we can have one in the common area and some in the offices. There we go. That's lovely. So we'll get them in. That gives them a little bit of a choice of where to go. A change of scenery for our school pet. That's quite nice. And yeah, do you know what? Let's get this thing in. We've got 1,902 monies. Let's get this a playing field. Yes, please. We've been given the money for it. Then let's research this. That is an hour. That's no time at all. That is going to fly by. So then we need to figure out exactly where we want to put one of these things. So I'm thinking they're going to come out here. So at the moment, it's going to be no good. So we could put the door in, I suppose, now. We could actually put that door in and just have a bit over here where we could start putting down some sporting stuff. So maybe over here, because yeah, we've got the running track as well. So the running track could maybe go over this side. That might be quite nice as well. So have a running track here, have a couple of fields, and then we can have some paths going alongside it and put some trees and make it also look really nice outside to another block of buildings over here, say. So let's get this in, shall we? Let's put a zone in now that we've done the research. So what would it be? A special room? It's a bit weird that it's a room. It's a field. It's not a room. So that's a 7x5 tiles. So why don't we put it... I don't really know where to put these. Funny enough, I've not got a plan for these, everybody. There's a shock. Okay, let's just put one there for now. 7x5 does look quite small. So do you know what? We'll put 2 fields down like that. We've unlocked Ready, Set, Go. And the Expanding Horizons grant. Hang on. Ready, Set, Go is going to be put a track down, isn't it? That's going to be get ourselves a running track. What's Expanding Horizons? The Knowledge Bank. Oh, and a library. Okay, that's fine. Not so bothered about that right now. Okay, so there we go. We've got a couple of fields. That's quite nice. One of them does have a tree in the middle of it, and one of them is full of bushes. So I rather think we need to sort that out with some proper grass. So here we go. So let's just get that done like that for 1,040. That's very expensive, but it's proper grass. And by the time we're finished, we're not going to have any of this stuff here. We're not going to have any of the regular dirt that is underfoot. We are going to make sure that everything is all very lovely. And we're going to have proper grass or slabs or trees or whatever nice things that we've built. Specific things from here, not the this sort of stuff that's already here. So there we go. So they're putting the grass down. That does mean we need to go and get ourselves a door. Let us get a door. We'll pop the door just here, because that then means... Oh, now which way round do we do this? I'm not entirely sure which way we do the doors. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just put a door just there. We might need to do some flooring with that, however, because there is going to be a gap underneath. So that can be the diagonal flooring. which is lovely. So someone come and do that. Oh, the builders are busy doing the grass over here. That does look much better, though. It looks much better. And of course, we are getting money back. We're getting money back from taking down the bushes and things. So there we go. Oh, now that's the only problem, isn't it? Sell the coconut tree. The kids are just running out through here and getting all muddy again. Whereas they did come along here. But now there's a door to the outside. We need to put that fence all the way along. That's going to be very expensive. Okay, fine. Fine, you can walk through the mud if you like. Okay. There we go. 2 fields in. We got paid our money for it. And there we go. So now, what are we on? Day 8? Yeah, day 8. Lovely. The students are unhappy. No, they are not. Lies, game. Lies. I call lies upon you. Okay, so yeah, 58 students we've got are all happy. There's food and space to eat. There's places to go to the toilet. They're having fun in school. Yay, school. Full of energy, promoting being healthy. I suppose it does with the food they're being presented with. It's all organic and nice. And they feel very safe. Okay, and only 2 have gone because there is never enough food. Never. There's never enough food. So there we go. At some point we should see, there's the bus. So the kids should come in from the bus if they're not already here. Hang on. Where are the... Didn't we have 4 children coming in on the bus? Where are the 4 children? I thought we'd specifically booked 4 children in to arrive on the bus. And, oh no, there they are. There they are. Okay, hang on, there's you. So you're hanging out. And there's you down here. So there's you. There's another one there. You're hanging out. That's 3. Where's the 4th? Where is the mysterious 4th student? I cannot see them. Unless they're lurking somewhere else. I've no idea. Where have they gone? I don't know. Do you know what? It's probably fine. It's okay. We don't need 4, do we? There's definitely only 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Our 4th student has got lost. Who knows? Maybe they're still on the bus. They decided to just bunk the day off and just sit there. A bullying incident? Oh, crikey. It's not. It is only just on school grounds. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, fine. And we're losing 1,053 a day. Okay. That's significantly more than the minus 90 something that we were losing the day before. They must have had to order in a load of food. I assume that's what it is. Okay, yeah, 2 boxes of food. They're very expensive. Don't leave them outside. Take them inside and put them in the fridge. They're really expensive. Okay, bullying incident and a rowdy student. Okay, here we go. Rowdiness is happening. So Ben Cook is in for bullying. Okay, so you're an optimistic, popular bully. Okay, and you, Joseph Fuzi, are a rowdy, unkind gamer who is also being told off. Okay, that's fine. It's being handled. Do you know what we do need to look at, actually? Thinking about this, we do need to take a look at how well the students are doing. So you're doing okay. I mean, you're not doing great in science, but other ones you're doing fantastically well. Given we've not got the top-notch teachers, we've got okay teachers for the money we get. That's pretty encouraging. That's quite good. Oh, look at this. 60 is the lowest, is it, that we've seen? Oh, this is very encouraging. Okay, we should be okay then at the end of the year, I think. I think we'll muddle through. And what about you lot? Again, looking good. You're looking good. 54 for math. But you know what? Not everyone can be good at everything. Roseanne. Ooh, Rabachik, possibly. So not everyone can be good at everything. You're very good at art. You're clearly a creative person with not too much of a knack for the numbers, but that's fine. And you're all right. You're doing okay. You're very good at art as well. You're good at art. You're good at art. All these people are brilliant at art. These people in this class are just the art class. Oh, okay, right. And now you've all just cleared off. Okay, but that's encouraging. Lots of quite good results, which means we might get good sort of exam results at the end of the year, which then means that we get more money. So the better the students do, the more cash we get next time out. Okay, that is very encouraging. A smoker has been caught. Oh, you naughty, naughty person. Stop doing the smoking. It's terrible for you. It's a terrible habit. Please stop. It says, whoops, got caught. Oh dear. Right, are you getting told off? Is that what's happening? He's scolding and you are being scolded. And there you go. You go back to your class with their... Oh, no, you don't go back to your class. You go back into the toilets. Hopefully... Oh, no, you're doing that. I thought you might be going to smoke, but no, you weren't. But there you go. Go back to the toilet. Go back to the class with the principal's words stinging in your ears, hopefully. Try and teach you a lesson. I think it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, you're a greedy smoking bookworm. Your results are actually pretty good. You're like PE and language. You are exceptionally good. You are very, very good indeed. Okay, yeah, again, the results are looking pretty good. The results are looking very, very good indeed. I'm happy with how that's going, which is good considering the level of teachers we've got. So, yay, go us. And there is a stove that we need to repair only for $30, thankfully. So let's get on that before it breaks, because it's only $30 to repair it now. If it breaks and we have to replace it, that is $150, which is expensive. A truant has been caught. Jonathan Gall got caught for truanting. I mean, he doesn't look like he's truanting to me. It looks very much like he is in a classroom. He is in a classroom right there. I can see him. He's in a classroom not being a truant. Maybe it was earlier on or something. But yeah, you're a truant. You're a dishonest, chubby truant. Okay, so are you going to get dragged before the principal as well? Yes, it looks like you are. Okay, yeah, now I'm thinking vice principals might be quite good, because the principal is getting an awful lot of people to deal with. In fact, you know why? That kid was in there on his own for a bit. I mean, is it a good idea to leave a naughty child in the principal's office on their own for a bit? Oh, hang on. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to exercise. I thought he was just going to go home. I thought he was going to do some supreme truanting and just clear off home. But no, there he is, going outside and doing some star jumps or whatever they are on one of our lovely sporting fields. Okay, that's pretty good. And by the way, somebody in one of the comments did say, why do we have such a big clinic? In fact, I think they did say, why have you got a clinic with loads of hospital beds in, with the potential for loads of hospital beds in, that will have more hospital beds in than an actual real hospital ward? And that's only because we've played Academia before many a time, and we've seen how all of a sudden a disease can go around the school and cause all sorts of problems. So it wouldn't take much for these 4 beds to be full, and then more kids will come in, saying they're ill, they've got a cold, they've got an upset stomach or whatever, and then they'll just be sat over here not recovering. And so big clinics in Academia are a sort of a recommended thing, I would say. I'd say at least, I think this size, maybe that'll cope with more kids than we've got now. I think we'll be able to fit some more kids into this one, so they can use this one clinic. But if we get some more classrooms up here and some more up here and some more over here, we will need another clinic, because that clinic will just not be enough. That will not be enough for a big, big school. So yeah, that's why. That is why. And it just comes from knowledge of having played Academia before many times. So we know the clinics get very, very busy very, very quickly. We've seen it happen. We've seen the plague spread around the school. So that's why we have a relatively big clinic room. Also, this common room seems to be a perfect size. Look at that. I cannot see people saying they want to sit down. I can't see people sort of trying to find a seat and not finding one and being disappointed or whatever. Everyone seems to be relatively happy in here. I mean, happy about the room, not happy about their current romantic situations, because someone has broken Svetlana Ayla's heart. And that's just awful. That's a very sad, tragic state of affairs. Oh, there we go. Someone broke my heart. It's all very sad. I'm sure you'll recover. You will get over it. Things will get easier. Oh, and that's day 8 coming to an end, which is okay. So then, day 9 will come round, and we're just going to have to just sort of speed through day 9. We're just going to have to roll through it. We won't have any money left to do anything. We'll have $500-ish. So that's it. So we'll have no money to actually build anything or do anything. We might be able to repair a few things, but other than that, we'll have no cash. Students are unhappy. School should be more fun. I'm sorry school isn't fun. I'll install a bouncy castle next year, right? But there we go. So we'll see what we can do today. Just sitting about. I mean, maybe a random event will come up or whatever, something for us to deal with. But right now, nothing much to do except look at this message that's telling us that our funds are running low. It's Academia. Our funds are often running low. It's fine. One of the vending machines needs a bit of repairing, and we have a rude student. Okay, Ben Cook, you are being rude and a rowdy student now. Oh my goodness me. Now, this is where we start thinking about getting counselling in, because counselling actually makes them better, doesn't it? It sort of, tells our students how to behave and all that kind of stuff, and it stops them being bullies and truants and rude and all that kind of stuff. So at some point we are going to need that. But again, no money right now, $412. That's not very much at all. That's not enough, I wouldn't say, to get a load of pizzas in for all the teachers and the staff to celebrate the end of term. So we won't do anything exciting right now. Oh, actually, whilst we're here, whilst I remember, someone in the comments on the previous video, I think it was, said something about delinquent students. They were saying, I think you have to send the students to detention. You have to say, you student, go to detention, please. But looking at this delinquency tab here, I don't think we actually have to specify the ones that we would like to go to detention. I think once we've got a detention room set aside, which we have, it's one room, 16 seats in that room, and there are 3 detention students. I think once they get caught by a monitor and then told off by the principal or whatever, then I think they get sent to detention automatically. I think it's just a thing that we don't have to manage, which would make sense, because if you had a school with, I don't know, 400 students in, and you had to go round and keep an eye on every single thing that was going on in that school to see who needed to go to detention, I think that might send me a little bit crackers. So yeah, I think it's done automatically. We have not said to 3 students, please go to detention, but there are 3 set to go to it at some point. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that. It looks like it's sort of all auto-managed. Oh, this is interesting. This is a shiny new thing they've added to Academia. Look at this. So we can determine what kind of punishments we deal out to the different types of delinquent students. So here is a smoker. So if we catch a smoker, currently they are sent to detention. Delinquents are automatically assigned to detention after scolding. Okay, there we go. That's what happens then. So after they're scolded, they get sent automatically to detention. And that's okay. That's good. It's got a small cost, as we've seen, but it's less effective than counselling. But then what we can do is we can move them from just going to detention into other areas. So we could say, okay, we want them to go to counselling. We could go and get them to clean the common areas, or we could get them to clean the cafeteria or clean the toilets, which is all sorts of grim. Of course, these are locked away, so we can't do these yet. But there we go. So there's a research thing called delinquent labour. Is that even allowed? Is that a thing that you can do? Oh my goodness me. So yeah, that obviously they go and clean the cafeteria. It's free, but it's less effective than detention. Okay, so detention's got a cost, but it's slightly more effective. And cleaning the toilets is also free, but less effective than detention. Okay, so it saves a bit of money, but it's not quite as good as throwing them in the detention room at the end of the day or whatever. Okay, but then we could say, if we want to actually get counselling in, I imagine what we do is, do we move them down into there? Yes. Okay, so if we did have a counsellor, which we don't right now, but we will do at some point, we could say all smokers don't go to detention, go to counselling instead. It's expensive, but also the most effective. So it's more likely to stop them smoking, and then that means we'll get better grades and all that kind of stuff. It's better for the school. Okay. That's very interesting indeed. So at the moment we can't do counselling right now. We could get them to clean the common area, but it's less effective than detention. We have a detention room. It's not even busy. So the moment we'll leave it as it is. I do like the idea of getting them go around cleaning stuff up, though. That is very, very good. You, bullies, clean the toilets. That could be your lesson, bullies. Don't be bullies. Okay. There we go, look. There we go. A shiny new thing that I did not know was in the game. I like that. A random event is going to happen. We will accept it. Okay, right. We're going to have to go for this because we have not got the 500 monies we require to do this first option. So student activists are riling up their fellow students and encouraging them to join climate action strikes. So we can't do this. That's a thing that we cannot do. So encourage the students to join the strike. So yay, go on strike, students. There is a 60% chance for 50 prestige. That's quite nice. But 8 students becoming truants. Oh, that's quite a lot. Okay, well, we have no choice but to do this one here, so let's see what happens. And it's happened. Okay, you urge the students to join the climate strikes, and they sing your praises to the media. So we have 50 prestige, which is good. That is very good because it's coming up to the end of the year, so that might get us some extra students in next year. But of course, 8 of our students are now truants, which is a less than ideal thing. But there we go. That's what happens with a random event. You know, there's normally a bit of a cost, bit of an up and a bit of a down kind of thing. But there we go. So that's quite good, though. That is quite good indeed. The fact that we've got that extra little bit of prestige there, that's going to be quite useful. A truant has been caught. It's a good job I haven't set you to go and clean the toilets, isn't it? I think that's it. I think all the learning is done. I think, have we got people in detention? We've got people in detention. Staying in detention. Hang on. Why are there so many detention rooms? I thought we undid the detention rooms. Hang on. Classrooms. Yeah, we've only got classroom 1 set as detention. Why are there people in many different rooms awaiting detention? You're staying in detention. You really need the toilet. Well, you should have behaved earlier then, shouldn't you? Let that be a lesson to you. But there you go. So yeah, you're all sort of sitting about in detention. But now it is time to go. So yeah, you wasted an hour of your life there at the end of the day. Please behave. Everyone's going to pour out. We've got, if it stays like this, oh, there we go. The money went up a little bit. So we could have survived to the next day, but only just by the skin of our skinniest teeth, we would have survived for another day. But we don't have to, because it's the end of the school year. So year 1 of Cupboard College is done. And there we go. That's what it looks like at the end of year 1. I mean, not glorious, not brilliant, but it's better than nothing. Final exams are currently ongoing. Right, fingers crossed that we don't do utterly abysmally. Right, okay, we had no rank before. Where are we? 853rd out of 1,000. I will absolutely take that. Yes, well done, Cupboard College. So, and a B rank. We've got a C for cleanliness. Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably absolutely fair because yeah, the classrooms don't have flooring in and they're covered in mud. So there we go. So there we are. We're surrounded by Kemp County, who got one more point of prestige in us. One more little tiny point. And O'Neill Springs, who got one less. So yeah, 853rd, a change of 147 because last year we weren't really on it. And now there's 80 interested students in our school. So before, but they're 60, so we've got an extra 20 people. So we might need to get ourselves some more seats in those classrooms. Timeline. Oh, this is a new exciting thing as well. Hang on a minute. Subjects. Okay, that's showing us the aggregate subject results. So people seem to do better in language and worse in math and science. Well, look at that. Population, yeah, the students did sort of fluctuate a little bit. Funds, yeah, at the end of year 1. Oh yeah, this is it. It's just the end of year 1 sort of thing. Okay, it's not really overly useful now then, is it? Passing rate, that's pretty good. 93.33% passed. Well done. 3.33% failed. So exam results, yeah, there we go. Does that mean they've left? Or does that mean we executed them for really terrible results? I don't know. Oh, you dropped out. Okay. Oh, this is a lot easier to look at. They've changed this round. This is quite nice. So this is all of them. So how many, hang on, is this all? So all of the students, we had 1, 2 of them failed and that was it. Joseph Fusi and Louisa Dwight. And how near were you to passing? You passed 3 and failed 3. As did you. Everyone else got 5 and 1, 6 and none, 5 and 1. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Oh, I'm very impressed. I am very, very impressed. And you guys, you tried very, very hard. I wonder what the pass mark is. 75, possibly? I'm going to assume 78 is a pass. Hang on, 74 is a fail. Can we see if anyone's got a 75 on anything and see if that's a pass? Yes, so a 75 is a pass. Ethan Burns got a 75 in art, and that was a pass. And we've seen another one, 74 is a fail. So yeah, it looks like you need 75% on the exams to pass them. So yeah, you two were not too far off. Look, you got 72 on your language, so you nearly passed. And you were a little bit further off with yours, Louisa Dwight. You were not quite as near. But history, you got 100%. You got 100% in history and 100% in language, yet you have failed. I feel a little bit sorry for you, to be fair. And can we just have a round of applause for, I don't know how you say that, Arasley, Wythe? Because that is a remarkable series of results. 100, 199, 96, 197. Good grief. That is amazing. That is very, very good indeed. So yeah, across the board, everything looked pretty good. So here we go. So we'll get ourselves some money from this. So what did we get? $4,500 just from our results, from the passing rate and cleanliness and delinquency and graduate pedigree. And then we'll get a load more money from all the students that we're going to bring in. But of course, bringing in more students does give us the extra challenge of trying to fit them into the classrooms, because the classrooms are not that big. They're not that big. They've not been designed with sort of growth in mind. So we'll have to see. So let's go to the next school year, and we'll just see how this goes. So yes, hello, build phase. Rival school. Oh no, we've fallen behind the rival school. Where are they? 703rd? Good grief. Okay. We are quite a way behind the rival school. My goodness. Even though we had a 93.3% pass rate. What did they have? Wow. They had bribes. That's what they did. They bribed people. Okay. So admissions wise, what are we going to do now? So yeah, we've got the seats here. We've only got 16 seats. So there's 32 people interested in the freshman year, but we've only got 16 seats. So do we get ourselves another classroom? But more classrooms requires more teachers. More teachers is more outgoings. I don't know if we can afford that. But in each of these classrooms, we can certainly fit in some more seats. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, we can certainly fit another 2 in. So we can have 1, 2 there, and we can certainly put another 2 in there. So we could have 4 extra seats at least. So the classroom could have, what's that, 16? So 20 people. So 20 people could certainly attend in one class. Could we then put 1, 2, 3, and 4 and have a 24-person class? That would work, wouldn't it? But that's it. I like the fact there's a sort of a path down the middle. I think it would look a bit weird if there was not a path down the middle. I mean, we could, in theory, fill that up with desks, but I just think it would look aesthetically not very nice and not very realistic. I mean, I know it's not all entirely realistic, but yeah, the classrooms, they've not got floors either. We'll come to that. But yeah, I think it just look a bit weird if it was just entirely full of seats without at least a little sort of, a little sort of way out down the centre there. So let's have a look what we can do. Let's go to objects. Let's go to classroom. And let's have a look at the senior classroom. So what can we do? So a couple of chairs there. We could put 4 there and 2 there. So that gives us, so that's 16, so 20, 21 to 2, 24. 24 students in each classroom is what we could do. Do you know what? Let's go for that. Let's have a go at that, shall we? Let's have 24 students in each classroom. I mean, okay, they're crammed right up against the chalkboard and right up against the teacher's desk, but it's fine. It's all okay. There we go. So yeah, and in there and in there. And this means we do not have to buy a load of, build a load of extra rooms. You don't have to get extra teachers in and all that kind of stuff, but we can just cram some more students in. So we need to get the builders to get that sort of sorted, because we need to then get the calculations in for the amount of seats in the classrooms, which they're not going to do right now until all of the seats are in. So get that built, please, builder folks. Okay, all of the new seats are in. So now let's have a look. So admission. So right, so in here now, we can get, maximum and then bring it down. So we can get 24 people coming here, which means we get 3,240 a day in subsidy, which is very welcome indeed. And then here, we've got ourselves 13 people returning and there's 16 interested. So we can then go up to there, which leaves 5 people unable to come to school. And that's probably quite realistic. It's not that realistic to sort of get every single person that's interested into the school, is it? There's always going to be some people that can't fit in. And then over here, we'll get 24 as well. So it leaves 8 freshmen that can't arrive, 5 sophomores, 5 juniors, and 7 seniors. So we are missing out on 25 students. 25 students cannot get here. I don't think there's anything we can do about it right now, but that does mean we will get 13,965 a day, plus an extra 9 grand right now, which is very, very lovely. So we'll do that. We'll run the school with those numbers. So we will have 99 students. Is that right? No, 96 students. Hang on, what? I'm very confused. Hang on, there's 24 seats. Oh no, we've put 27 there, have we? That can't work. Yeah, there, we've done that a bit wrong. There we go. 96 people and 96. There we go. Yeah, well, it's fine. The numbers look almost the same. So, yeah, 24 people in each class. That would be fine. I mean, at some point, do we try and rejig things? Do we try and rejig things a little bit to make things so we can fit some more seats into these classes? I mean, we could reorganise these. That would be fine, because we've got a bit of space down here. We could make them a row or two, can make them a row bigger-ish. That would be useful, but then these can't expand. They cannot expand unless we build some more classrooms across there and then turn these into other rooms, like the faculty lounges or whatever. I don't think we can do it right now. I don't think we've got the money. We've not got the money to start sort of fiddling about with things. But yeah, in hindsight, we should have built these rooms a teeny tiny bit bigger. Maybe just another row. Just another row bigger. We could have, cramming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more kids into a class. Oh, yeah. Okay. Joe, what? Hindsight is a wonderful thing. There we go. It's done now. It's done now. We've got the classrooms this big That's quite good. That's quite good. So now, do we now try and get this bit done here? So can we go down to full faculties? So research employee welfare, build the faculty lounge. Can you give us £3,000, please? That'll be quite nice. So boom, possessing full faculties. Thank you very much. Let's get the research done for that, if I can find where it is. There it is, employee welfare. So yeah, £3,000. I mean, it takes 4 hours. It's a little bit irrelevant being in this sort of, build phase. So we'll just wait for some time to pass arbitrarily. So whilst employee welfare was being researched, I just thought I'd pop into here, into the schedule, just to have a look at our lunch and recess time slots, just to make sure that different year groups were not kind of clashing with these too much, particularly in terms of lunch, because with the way that the cafeteria is now and the amount of tables we've got, I'm not sure now that 2 year groups could go into the cafeteria at the same time and be able to all sit down and have food. And we don't want the students to be going hungry and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. So this is kind of the earliest you can get lunch without it being really, really silly. I mean, you could say, right, lunchtime for the freshmen is at 8 in the morning, but that's just all sorts of wrong. I can't do that. So lunch for the freshmen is 11, sophomores is 12, then it goes to 1 o'clock for the juniors, and then 2 o'clock for the seniors. So they're all having lunch at different times. Recess, not so bothered about that because they can go and do different things. So freshmen's recess is 1, sophomores is 2, juniors is in the morning at 10, so they have a little break before lunch. And then over here, it's 11 for the seniors, so they have another break before their lunch. So hopefully that should make a bit of a difference. That should be pretty good. Also, I did notice just here, these are presumably our teacher abilities or ratings or whatever. So, 61, 55, 64, 62, 61 for Jamie Pliant. And then over here in math, Audra Chai or Z, possibly 46. That's not very good. We need it over 50, surely. I think we need it over 50. So maybe we should also just go and have a look at our teacher there. So what have you got? Maths, 46. That's not very good. Is there anybody in this pool that can do maths better than her? It does not seem there is. Okay, we could spend 200 of our monies to refresh this list, but we might not find anybody that's any good. Plus we have to fire her, which probably costs a bit of money, but I'd rather have the kids with a better teacher. So, okay, right, hang on. Let's just spend 200 more monies. Oh no, there's not many people here. Right, your art, and your language. Okay, last one, because we can keep doing this and we'll realise we've got no money left. So go on, last one. Please get us a math teacher. Right, that's history. That's math, 62. Beautiful. Okay, we can't hire you because you're too expensive. Botherations. Oh no. Okay, stay there. Rose Leala, we want you. We want you to join our lovely school. Cupboard College wants you. But we can't afford you right now. Slight cash flow problem. So now we just need to wait for employee welfare to get done. And then we can have a look at building all these other bits and bobs. And then we're not going to be able to, are we? We're not going to be able to get that done right now because we've got no money. We've only got £3,000. So we can't get that in right now, but we will be able to when we actually get the money when we open up. Okay, so when we do that, what we'll do is we'll open up, we'll start the school year, it'll be fine. We'll get our new teacher person, so we'll get Rose Leala, and we'll get rid of you, Audra Chi or Z or whatever. So we'll get rid of you, which is all very sad, but you know what? We want the best for our students here at Cupboard College. That's what we want. And then yeah, we'll be able to get some money to then build this thing, which will be very, very nice. So there we go. Right. So start the school year. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness me, we seem to have an awful lot of income now. Almost £5,000 of income. Now that won't last. That will come down as we do various bits and bobs. As we put in, extra toilets and coffee machines and whatever that use up power and water. That will come down a bit, but that is a heck of a lot of money. From what we were having last time, that's a lot of lovely cash. There are some things that need doing just there and there. Okay, and now we've got the money to go through and do this. So, right, Rosa is still there. Right, math. Right, can we hire you for 5,700 into here? And then you for now, I'm really sorry. I know you're walking in. I know you're here. I've got some bad news for you, Audra. I've got some terrible news. And I'm very sorry because I don't really like firing people. But I hear that there's an academy somewhere nearby. TGC Academy, I think it's called. They want you. They want you to go and work for them. So, yeah, you've been headhunted. So right now, we'll do this. Are you sure you want to fire her? Yes. I assume, yeah, that's what we pay her. That's not a fee. That's not her firing fee. So, yes, I'm sure that we want to get rid of her because she only has a math skill of 46, whereas our new person has 62, which is so much more. It's so much more. Whilst we're looking at this, what about our existing people? 61 against 57, and you're the other 2-star person, so math of 50. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, there was another math person, was there? Of 50. And what about you? History of 63, history of 61. I don't think it's worth... Is it worth firing that person and getting someone else in? And there's no firing... Oh, no, but of course we have to pay 5,600 monies, and I don't think it's worth it for 2 points of history knowledge there. No. Okay, right. That's all good. So there we go. We've got a new teacher in. I'm really sorry, other teacher, but your new job will be fine. So now we just need to do this. We need to get the faculty lounge in, and we have got ourselves a little bit of money to do that now. So here we go. Let's get this done. Ah, dearie me. Right, okay, walls, and up to the top, and brick walls. So yeah, this is going to be where it's going to go. So we need to put it into here. And again, you spend quite a lot of money on building materials. Get rid of that bit there. Then we'll get ourselves a... where's the flooring? Hang on. No, we've gone to the wrong bit. Then we want to go to flooring. And what flooring should we put in the faculty lounge? How about brown? I think we've done this before. So we'll have a lovely bit of brown flooring. And a door can go... Do you want the door in the middle? Yeah, why not? We'll pop the door in the middle that can be hinged like that. And we'll also get ourselves a bit of brown carpet under that too. And right, speed time on. We need these walls to come down, really. A truant has been caught already. That's very encouraging. Okay, so there we go. You're getting on with the walls. Let's get this all done, please. And whilst they're putting the carpet in, we shall zone out the faculty lounge, which, yes, I forgot, is this sort of charming shade of purple. And then we'll put a few things in here and we should get paid, which will be very nice. So, right, a coffee machine, that can go by the door because that's very important to school teachers. They need their caffeine. I mean, I'd love there to be tea-making facilities somewhere. Yeah, like a nice teapot or something. But you know what? It's fine. But yeah, devs, if you're listening, can we please have a teapot in here as well? Because, teachers drink tea as well as coffee. Right, we'll have ourselves a microwave just there. And then maybe... Do you want to put a hand sanitizer in there as well? Just pop that in the corner. And then they need some sofas and a TV. Why don't we have the TV over sort of here like that? And we'll have a sofa looking that way. And then a sofa sort of that way so they can see the telly. So 4 of the teachers can watch the telly. Then we'll have a little bit over here where the teachers can just sit opposite each other and have a chat about the annoying children or whatever. And then maybe up here we get ourselves a couple of tables like that. And then I kind of feel like we need... Hang on, go to all. I always feel like we need to put chairs by the tables. It doesn't require it for the faculty lounge, but I kind of feel like they should have chairs. Seems a bit weird that they don't. So now what do they need in there? Right, it's done. It's done. Okay, this is wonderful. So the staff lounge grant. We get a grant for the staff lounge? Really? Hang on, where's that? Staff lounge grant. Yeah, we've already got the research done for it, and it's £6,000 in total. We can put that here. Okay, that's very encouraging. But do you know what we're going to do right now? We made a school promise. We actually said that we were going to do something with the floors. So let us do that now, I think. Let's put some flooring into the classrooms. I did have a sort of fanciful notion of going, right, okay, senior classrooms are this colour and sophomore classrooms are that colour and junior classrooms are different floors. But then I thought, nah, I don't like that. That's going to lead to sort of segregation and insults and all that kind of stuff, isn't it? Oh, what are you? Oh, you blue-floored idiot kind of thing. Yeah, they'll use it as insults because they're kids. So let's not do that. Let's have blue. Blue because our badge has got blue on it up here. Geek cupboard blue. All lovely sort of corporate stuff. So 820 monies for each one. But it's long overdue. It's long overdue. There we go. Right, builder folks. You have a very important job to get some flooring into our classrooms at long, long last. And just as I was about to sip at my tea, a random event is going to occur. In their latest issue, Superb Schools magazine has ranked your school as satisfactory. Wow, what gleaming praise. Superb Schools thinks we are entirely, utterly adequate. Yay! It's nice to know we're going up in the rankings. There's a 90% chance that we get a increase of 10 prestige, which would be quite nice. Please work, because that's just free 10 prestige. Yay! Our prestige went up after being seen in a prestigious magazine. Nice little rhyme there. And yeah, in the prestigious magazine, we were called adequate. entirely functional. Okay, well, do you know what? That's better than nothing. And look, the classrooms have got flooring in. Hooray! They've got flooring in. What we could do, maybe we could have the flooring of the classrooms different colours in different kind of blocks. So if we have some classrooms over here, they could have, say, I don't know, yellow flooring, and over here they could have red, and over here they could have orange or whatever colour floors have got. Maybe that might be quite nice, just to mix it up a bit. But here we go. The last classroom is having its flooring applied, except the builders have cleared off to have some lunch. Now is the perfect time. There's no students in. Get on with it. Stop interrupting their learning. Come on. Let's get this done, because this is key. There's a bit there. There's a little bit in the doorway, please. Beautiful. And look at it. We've finally got flooring in the classrooms. I mean, it's taken us a school year and half of a day, but we got there in the end. And we've still got about £5,000 left to play with. Plus, we've got 4,250 grand coming in each day. So now we can treat ourselves to some exciting things around the place. Some of the lovely little objects, like the things we can put on the walls that are not entirely required. You don't need this, like a clock or some windows. We could put fans around. We could put college degrees on places. A flagpole. We can have a flagpole. We could put that outside and make a nice little outside area. That might be quite nice. We're definitely putting a flagpole up next time. Motivational posters. We'll put a few of those around. Maybe we will put a few more toilets in the sort of the toilet area. Oh, hang on. This might be important. However, repair all these things, please. Repair those things immediately. Thank you. So yeah, we can put lots of these things down as well. A trophy case. An utterly excessively pointless trophy case. Oh yes, we can go and treat ourselves to some lots of lovely little niceties. Utterly not required and a waste of money. But do you know what? We've got some money to waste. Let's waste it. So we'll do all of that next time out, because we'll finish up for the moment. It's looking pretty good. Look at the flooring, everybody. Look at the flooring. We made a school promise and we have delivered on that school promise. So yeah, with that done, I think we shall wrap things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I very much hope you are, because it's lovely to play Academia, although I am a little bit all over the place with it, because I get very giddy with all of the exciting new things we can build. But I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very lovely indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on next time out in Academia School Simulator. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly, I suspect. Oh my god, it's Pengu. So yeah, I don't know how to do the engine bit. I feel that might be a problem in making a car. I've broken the windscreen. It's ending badly. It's ending very badly indeed. I might crash into a tree. How do I do any of the stuff with this car?